Today, we're going to learn how to make these music keychains. As you can see, some of them have Spotify codes on it, where if you open the app and you scan it, it'll immediately start playing if you use Spotify. If you don't and you don't really like that, you can do without them. You don't have to put them up there. So we're going to learn how to make these. First, you have to start off with getting the file from Etsy or wherever. They have some free ones that you can get off Google. I just got it off Etsy because it was only 99 cents. So this is the file off Etsy that I got. It has the different sizes. It's easy to customize. It has the font included, which I use my own font, but it's pretty much to the point. It comes out like a SVG PNG file. I would recommend using the PNG file because you'll be able to like print and cut. SVG is more for like the vinyl. If you want to use the vinyl, that's fine, but I don't. I use the sticky paper, which I'll show you that in a minute. So if you decide to use the Spotify code, this is the next step. If not, you can skip this step. So go to Spotify, find what song you want to use. I used the only one for me. You go to these three little dots right here. You go to copy song link. Once you copy your song link, you go to spotifycodes.com. When you go there, it'll be like a little bar right here that you could type in Spotify code. After you type it in, you click get Spotify code. So once you get Spotify code, it comes over here. So depending on how you want to put it on your keychain, you can change the color. I usually change the color because the rest of it is white, as you can see, and I kind of want it to blend in. So where's my keychain? So you can see what I'm talking about. So like you see right here, the code, that's what the code looks like. You see how this one's black? This one's white because I have the white background. If you have the black background, you can use the black. So what I'll do is go to background color. Well, bar color, I'll do black, and then the background color I'll do white, so it comes out and it looks like that. So that's how it looks right there. So after you do that, you go to download, and once you press download, it'll come up and it'll download. See how it says right there? So code, you pull it out. And whenever you open it, it looks like this. So basically, this is your code. You can go in and name it so that you can find it whenever you go back. So then after you do that, you will go to Cricut. So after you go to Cricut, that's where this right here comes from. You know, see how you can pull it out. So what I did was I went ahead and uploaded the picture of the download that I just got. And since the background was already white and it's like a bar, I literally just put it right up under the picture. So therefore, whenever, like I said, you go to Spotify, all you have to do is hold your phone up to it and scan it and it'll start playing, which is like a cool little feature, but everybody doesn't use Spotify. So that's how that got right there. So as far as the picture, okay, so the code, whenever you upload the file, the template to Cricut, it's gonna come up like this. Okay, you go get your picture, which I went and got my picture. You downsize it to be able to put inside the little gap. You know, however you want to put it right there. You can have the black border. You can make it small if you want like the black border to be shown like that, or you can cover it up. It doesn't really matter. So after you do that, you'll have this part. So then down here, it has the space for you to customize it and put whatever song you want to see. So as you can see, I didn't use the font that they gave me. I went and got my own font, and this one in particular is marker felt. So you can do whichever one. I got my own. I just typed the name in. I just typed the artist in. It can go from anywhere. 117 was, I think, default, so I just left it there. So what I'll do is I'll take the time of the music all together. So in this case, it would be this song is 3 minutes and 30 seconds, okay? So what I did is I took the 3 minutes and 30 seconds. No, this isn't this one. Okay. So however long the song is, I basically took it and subtracted 1 minute and 17 seconds. So that'll get me this number right here. You can change it from 1 minute 17. I just keep it right there because it's default. If you don't want this, the repeat or whatever, these, you can change all of these to whatever you want to. I left it there. I left that right there for like the little favorite. So you leave it right there, and that's pretty much that. So there's your file right there. So when it comes down to getting it to this, what I did is I bought a whole bunch of keychains. Got them off Amazon. I'll put the link in the bio. And what I did was measure out the keychains about how much was this way, how much this way. And it was like 2 by 3, something like that. So I scaled it down to about 2 by 3. You know, something like that. And whenever you scale it down, all of this should say print. If some of it says no fill, then go through this one by one and see what it is. Like you'll see, you do that and you'll see it says print still. You'll do that and you'll see it'll say print. So sometimes it'll say fill, and you need to change all of these to print if you want to print them off and not use the vinyl. But like I said, you can use the vinyl if you want to. I'm choosing not to at this particular moment. Then you're gonna go to make it. Okay, so let me show you something. When you go to make it, you see that? You don't want to have to put all that back together. So go back. Or you could just do this before and you don't have to go back, but I'm just showing you the difference. So I would highlight that. And then I'll come down here and do attach. So attach basically means it'll keep it together so that when I go to make it, look at the difference. See? It's put together already. I don't have to go back and put it together. So that will be about the size. So what I'll do from there is I'll go to continue. And so where it says print image on a printer of your choice, you go to select printer. And it'll be like that. And you know, you go to printer how you want to. Only set up bleed if you want to cut it out with your Cricut. I'm not cutting it out with my Cricut, so I'll take the bleed off. So that's what it would look like whenever I go ahead and print. So I'm not going to print because like I already have one of these made, but I am making one now. So let's go to this one so I can show you. So I printed out 2 sizes, and the reason why I did that is because sometimes whenever you are whenever you're putting them in the keychain, sometimes when you're putting them in the keychain, sometimes it's a little bit too small, sometimes a little bit too big. I just like to have a couple of different sizes so I don't have to keep going back and printing them out. Or you can just go ahead and create the file and just go ahead and save it. That way you don't have to keep doing that. So you see how these two, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, in a good way to see if it'll fit is if you take your keychain and like you see, you put it over that to see if you cut it out how it would be. And you see it's kind of like, you know, like right on. And then this one right here, you put over it. And you see it's kind of like that. So that's kind of how I get my sizes and how I play with it to see which one I want to use or how big it is. Okay, so now let's talk about the actual paper that I use to print this out on. Okay, so paper-wise. 2 of the supposed to be same types of paper, 2 different brands. Okay, so let me show you the difference in this. I went to Walmart. I found this. 15 sheets. It was like $4 maybe. Something like that. It was like $4 or whatever. So before I had found this at Walmart, I went to Amazon. I'll put the link in the bio. I'll put the link in the bio, and I bought this. Okay, like I said, they're supposed to be the same thing. They have the adhesive back. You print them off or whatever, but let me show you the difference in me trying to be cheap. So, this is the quality of the Walmart paper. You print on it. You peel it off. It sticks. You stick to whatever it is. Blah, 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 whatever. This quality paper, this is this right here. You can't feel it, but it's so much more smoother, brighter. Like, you see the difference in the whites? Don't go the cheap route like I did and try to go get this. It's not worth it. Just stick with this. So I'm gonna put the link in the bio of this paper, and it works very, very, very good. And it's for inkjet printers. It's water resistant, meaning whatever you put it on, of course, water's not gonna damage the quality or the picture. It's durable, it dries fast, and I really do like it. The pictures print out real good quality, and it's just a very good brand of paper. I really like this one. This one? No, I like this one though. Now, if you absolutely have to, I guess I wouldn't though. I chose this paper. So what I'm gonna do now, you remember I did this, is I'm gonna cut this out. We'll cut inside the box. Inside where the black line is, I'll cut around that so that whenever you do cut it out, you don't see the black line. Just use it for a guide though, so that your lines are even. So hopefully this one fits, because sometimes when I do them, I get them spot on. Sometimes I don't. I have been too lazy to go in and just change it on my Cricut so that every time I print them out, they're the same size. It doesn't even take that much to do, but I guess I'm just being lazy. Okay. So this is where you play around with it. Trial and error. So basically, what you're going to do is, let me get this out. I took my nails off, so let me see. Going to get the back part out. Okay. Oops. So I just got the back part off. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this part, and you know that the back is, once you peel this off, the back is sticky. So what you're going to do is, after you peel it off, you're going to press it in there and, you know, make it stick to that. So I'm going to cut off just a little bit more at the bottom, because when I was just doing that, I was just seeing it was a little bit too big. So, let's see, that's a little better. Let me cut some of the top off. And this is what I meant by, sometimes you just going to have to play with it and see what works best. I don't really want to tell you guys a size either, because trust me, I've ordered like 3 sets of these keychains and they all come in different sizes. So I happen to like these the best though. So check my bio to get information on these keychains. I mean, they weren't the best. I could have done better. But compared to the other ones I got, and the amount of them that are scratched up and not even usable, this was the best one. Now, maybe you can go get them from somewhere else, Walmart or something like that. I'm an Amazon junkie. I get everything on Amazon. So, yeah, that's that. Okay, so that seems like it's about the right size. So what I'm going to do once this paper is you peel the back. Like that. And you take the sticker and you go ahead and place it. You know, you take your top, you put your top on. Sometimes you got to put it in sideways, slide it up and down. I don't know. Don't break it, but, you know, just kind of play with it to see how it slides in. Because I think all of them are kind of different, to be honest. Okay, I think I found it. There I go. Okay, so I found it. So this one, we had to put it in sideways. So y'all, so that's your keychain. So now what you could do to kind of make it a little bit more fancy is if you cut off like a like if you go get like a glitter sheet or a glitter sheet or a piece of paper or some type of vinyl or something like that and like cut it square and like put it in the back, you can get you like a glitter bag or like a colored bag. Right now this is just plain. I kind of just thought of that while I was doing this because I could have done that to the other ones. But yeah, you can get some type of vinyl bag. So now this is done. So for her, she says she wants a pink ball. So I'll go find one of my pink balls. This is a pretty pink. And what I'll do is take this right here off. And the only reason I'm taking this off of this is because this right here is gold and this is silver, which it really don't matter, but it just takes some of the silver out so it don't clash too bad. Because at the end of the day, this little thing right here is still silver, but whatever. It's not as silver as the other one. So you can put it on this way or you can put it on this way. It don't really matter. I'm going to use like, you put it on that way, you hold it like this. You know, not too much different from if you had to put it on this way. Okay. And you held it like that. Either way. Look how cute that is. So, now you know how to make a music keychain. If you like this video or found it helpful, comment, subscribe, like. Let me know what videos you would like me to do next. Make sure you hit the bell to get notifications on my videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed.